Have you ever wondered what it's like to have short hair?
Not really.
Well, that's what I'm here for. Hey guys, it's City. Today I wanted to do a curious chat about me deciding to cut my hair. The pros and cons, expectations versus reality. What you should look out for. If you're planning to cut your hair, just keep on watching, and I hope that by the end of this video it will help you figure out if this is the kind of hair you want. I used to have hair about this length. I always had long hair, but I have always wanted a pixie cut, and I finally took the plunge. If you want to know the realities of a pixie cut, then just keep on watching. Number 1, curiosity. I've always been curious about what it's like to have short hair. And I always like change. I like to change my style, I like to change my hair. I always used to dye my hair when I had long hair, and it would always fascinate me, the different kind of looks that I would go for. And I guess all of us human beings like change, and we kind of want change in our lives. But for me, I've always wanted to go pixie cut, and I never really had the gut to do it. I was always scared. I actually went to salons 3 to 4 times asking for a pixie cut, but they told me it wouldn't fit my face shape. I would always freak out. But this time when I went, I was determined. I researched what my hair would look like with a blonde pixie. I researched what kind of style I wanted, long, short. And when I walked into the salon, I felt like my heart dropped because I knew that this was a decision that I had to stick with. Things are gonna change and you're gonna have to accept it and stick with it. I went in there with an expectation that I might not like this haircut. I might not like the way I look when I leave the salon, but I was prepared for that. I've been prepared for that for years. I just decided, you know what, if I wanna do it, no one's gonna tell me not to. They're gonna have to do their jobs and cut my goddamn hair. And this was the product. Well, actually not this product. The product was this, and you know, I'll just insert pictures. But the product I was happy with. It was like looking at a completely new person. And the more I looked at myself in the mirror, the more of a stranger I saw. And it was one of the weirdest realities I've ever had to face, to be honest, because going pixie cut defies the beauty norm, especially in my Asian culture. Not a lot of girls out there grow up with short hair or wanting short hair, because short hair, especially in the Asian community, is kind of seen as like a tomboy option. In the Western culture, it's fine. I think a lot of people go pixie. You don't really get looked at differently, or people don't think you're weird. You know, people don't think you had to cut your hair because of some reason. People accept pixie cuts. But where I'm from in Malaysia, the hair is a crown of your beauty. So the longer hair you have, more luscious, and the more beautiful people see you. And I think this is the standard all across the world. Which brings me to number 2. I wanted to take this as a social experiment in figuring out if people will view me differently, if people will think I'm less beautiful because I cut my hair, or people will treat me differently. I saw that as a social experiment to see how people would react. That was one of the reasons I wanted to go pixie. And one of my good guy friends, actually, he was telling me once that it's brave to cut all your hair off because people are gonna see you differently. That side of you, the hair that defines you, is stripped down. And so perspectives change. People are going to react differently because you're not the person they used to know. You're not the person that you used to look like, and what they found beautiful completely changes. And he's right, because there's a lot that goes behind deciding to cut your hair and deciding to let it grow, and that awkward phase of letting it grow. Which brings me to the 3rd point, change. When you change the way you look, a lot of things change in your mind. Your insecurities kind of pile up for a little while. I remember coming out of taking my first shower with short hair, and I was like, oh my god, I have no hair. When you cut your hair, things change. You look at yourself differently. You stop looking at yourself as a female. Looking myself in the mirror, I didn't see the person that I used to be. And it was very hard to wear the same clothes and not look feminine. I know that people are gonna be like, City, you still look female, you're not a male. Like, I know that, but when I don't have makeup on, when I don't have hoops, or when I don't have my hair sleeked back with tons and tons of gel, like, I started to wear more makeup. I started to put on scarves like these. Like I started to put it around my neck so I would look more feminine. I started to put it around my head, you know, that pixie's hairstyle with the scarf. This was horrible, but you guys know what I mean. The struggle to look more feminine has never been more real, and it's hard to explain it. Your perspectives on beauty change, your perspectives on yourself change. You won't be prepared for it up until you actually cut your hair and you slowly grow and learn to love yourself again. Okay, fourth reason, I've always wanted to shave my head completely bald, like completely bald, right? And this is because I wanted to donate to charity. Now that was something that's kind of like something in my bucket list, to cut my hair, donate it to charity. I should have donated all that hair that I had after the haircut. The reason I didn't do that was because I thought that to donate to charity, you had to cut your hair completely bald. I thought that the requirement to donate your hair to charity was you had to go completely bald, but no, it wasn't. And so I lost all that hair, and the hair salon took it and threw it away when I could have donated it to charity. And that makes me really sad till this day. I should have just donated my hair, but I didn't know. So what I plan to do is to grow my pixie haircut up until 6 inches, because that's the minimum requirement for donating hair. I think I should probably research this a bit more. I'm gonna let my hair grow out to 6 inches, shave it bald, donate that 6 inches to charity. Whilst I do that, I'm not gonna damage my hair. I'm not gonna dye my hair anymore. I'm gonna just let it grow healthy and then donate that, and then kind of just grow my hair out all over again. You guys will probably get to see that someday, because this time I'm ready. This time I've gone pixie cut. This time I know the value of my own beauty inside as opposed to outside. So, okay, expectations versus reality. Now this is the interesting part. Number one, most importantly, the maintenance. Okay, I thought going pixie meant less shampoo, less conditioner, which is true, that's true. But I thought it meant, you know, get out of the shower, dry your hair for like 2 seconds, walk out the door. You kind of have to buy a whole ton of products. Let me show you the products I have.
One eternity later.
I'm back. Never in my whole entire life have I bought this many products for my hair. I don't like products. I don't like putting gel in my hair. Like if you see right now, I've got gel in my hair. I've got this putty in my hair. And you kind of have to make an effort in the morning to wash your hair and then put some oil or some conditioner into your hair and then put some pomade, and then you've got to, if you want to pump up your hair, you got to put mousse, and if you want to slick down your hair and put it in one place and make sure it stays in one place, you got to put some hairspray. There's a lot that goes into maintaining pixie hairs. Also the fact that pixie haircuts, they grow really fast. Your hair grows really fast when it's short, surprisingly. So you always have that awkward period where this type of hair is growing too much and this type of hair is growing too much, and then you look like Godzilla. So it makes me slightly angry to think that I didn't know this. And if I could go back to long hair to avoid this, I kind of would. Would I? But you know what? You get used to it. I'm totally used to it now. Sometimes I have really bad hair days and I just kind of have to accept that, because that is the condition of my hair. I can't braid it. I can't tie it into a ponytail. It is what it is, and I have to accept that. And that's also one of the beauties, but also one of the disadvantages. So that's something to look out for. Expectation, low maintenance. Reality, same maintenance as long hair. Okay. Second, expectation versus reality. People are either gonna hate it or people are gonna love it. And if you care about what people think, which I honestly do, like, I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I don't care about what people think. Like, I do care about what people think to a certain extent. There are gonna be people who are like, oh my god, you're so brave. You know, you're a hero. I wish I was you. I always wanted to cut my hair, but I've always been so scared, so I admire you so much. Thank you for those of you who said that. It really makes me feel really good, despite some other people who are like shocked and they don't say much. They just say, oh, you cut your hair, and then you kind of piece 2 and 2 together and you know they don't like it. I'm gonna try and act out a few scenarios. Hey, what's up? Hey, you cut your hair. Hey, you cut your hair. Oh my god, I love your hair. It suits you so well. So yeah, you're gonna get a lot of reactions. But yeah, just be prepared for these reactions and don't get affected by them. I didn't get affected by the people who I didn't see day to day, but the people who were close to me, some of them didn't have the reaction I thought they would have, and it kind of affected my self-esteem. Despite knowing me so well, it affected me for a little bit, but I got over it. The expectation is that you wish people would accept your decision and you wish people would see you as the same person, but the reality is they might not. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video has served you. I really hope it did. Hopefully, if you've been thinking about going pixie cut, that you will, because this change is the most beautiful change and I could not have gone back, honestly. If you told me before I cut my hair, would you have cut your hair still? After knowing all this that I know, I still would, because I've always wanted to do it. It's in my bucket list, guys. If you want to do it, girl. Like, don't let anyone stop you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was more laid back, a chit chat, an explanation, a curious chat, which is a series I hope to continue. I hope you guys like this series. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my last video over there. It is a vlog. I went to London. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you've been deciding to cut your hair for the longest time, but you're just scared. You're scared society might view you differently. You're scared you might view you differently, or you're scared your boyfriend might view you differently, or you're just scared because you're scared because it's a huge change, and it is. But I think the only way to find out is to do it. Remember to stay curious and just take that plunge. Adio, amigo. No. Bye. If you want to know the do I look like I'm from Paris? Oui. No? Yes? Does this bother you? Yeah, it's a bit striky. Okay, taking it off. Okay.